Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through, only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled, caught in what's before our eyes. Show off your fantasy reality, whoa, that's yours, but I'll keep doing mine. You'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the out.
Good morning, guys. Okay, so this wasn't the video that I was gonna film this morning. We've been caught off guard a little bit. We are literally about to make our way up to the big hospital because my blood pressure is rather high and I've been contracting and I've got some pain in my back and her movements have slowed right down to like I'm not feeling much at all. So we have got all my bags ready. I was going to film what's in my labour bag, what's in my baby's labour bag, all of that, but I just haven't had time now. Can't even think straight. I feel like I can't think straight. We are 36 weeks and we don't know if we're in labour or something else is going on, but at the minute we're a little bit worried that my blood pressure is way too high, and like I say, we're contracting. They're not regular, but we don't have regular contractions. They're like we get a twinge here and there and then baby. So we spoke to all our midwives and she was like, no, you need to come here. So, and I'm really breathless, so we're getting ready for that. My father-in-law's coming over to watch kids and we don't know at this point if it's a safer option to phone an ambulance or to try and make our way by car. The last time we tried to make our way by ambulance, we actually gave birth in the ambulance on a very busy motorway. And it is rush hour, so if we get stuck in traffic and I start to labour, my labours are so fast that we just wouldn't make it there. So we're thinking that maybe an ambulance might be a better option, but I'll give you an update on that when we get there. So this is not the most flat of an angle ever, but we are in the labour ward and contractions are 1 in every 10 minutes. And her movements, they're still slow, but they've picked up a bit. My blood pressure kind of hit an all-time high in the when the ambulance came, didn't it? Yeah. But that's settled now, but I just don't feel very good. So we're waiting to see the doctor so the doctor can decide what they want to do with me. Whether I can go home or they're going to make me stay here. I can hear her heart rate going really good. We will see what happens. Okay, this lighting is perfect for filming. Makes me look lovely. So we're off the Monday. I can't remember what I said in the last clip. Our contractions are every 1 in 10, aren't they? Baby's really happy, isn't she? But she's happy. Kev's over there. Basically, I've got an infection that is most likely causing the contractions. Blood pressure has settled. They've taken some bloods to check for pre-eclampsia again, just to see if anything's changed. Because my blood pressure was like monster high when we checked earlier, wasn't it? It was high, yes. But I have a doctor coming round. He wants to do a speculum to check that my waters haven't broken. If they have, then I'm not going anywhere. If they haven't, then, well, we'll have to wait for our bloods and then hopefully we'll be able to go home. But as for now, I feel really tired and really like, I don't know, I just want to go home to my own bed. Now that I know she's okay, her movement's picked up, believe it or not. her movements picked up as soon as they put the monitor on. We were like so worried because she hadn't been moving, but they picked up and she started kicking the monitor off. She didn't like it. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. This is not what I had planned for today. I was supposed to be wrapping birthday presents and getting ready for Chloe's birthday tomorrow, and getting all the baby things. I feel like I really feel like a rush now to get all baby things ready and done and dusted. Do you?
Right.
Do you feel like there's like a massive
Resemblance?
Yeah, there's like a, it feels like deja vu because this is exactly what happened with Harper, isn't it? And then she was born the next day. This is exactly what happened with Lily, and then she was born the next day at home. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what's happening at the minute, but I'll update you once the doctor's been around. Okay, so it looks like my waters have not broken, which is exactly what I hoped for. They did some other tests while they were there, just in case, you know, the really lovely, yummy ones. They've done that. Now I've just got to wait to see what my blood test results say and get some medication. And they want to check my blood pressure again because my blood pressure has gone back up again. Even though they've literally just got it down, it's gone back up again. So this is a really fun day. It's a really, really fun day. On the plus side, the main thing is that she is safe and she's okay. And that's all that matters. So, how are you having? Are you having fun over there, Kev? You having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a really fun day. And it's really, really hot in here. It is really hot in here. Obviously, they've got to have the rooms hot, haven't they? Just in case baby does pop out. But it's really hot in here. It's hot in here. The roof is on fire. I knew you were going to say that. I just knew you were going to say it. He's trying to moonwalk.
Hey, what's it? Way to go, hey ho!
Oh dear God.
Right in the Mrs. Till. What's that? Sonic.
It's now like 6 o'clock and we're still here. We're waiting on the doctor to come around to decide what we're doing. I thought you'd got locked into the bathroom then. I thought you got like stuck in there. No. No, we're waiting for the doctor to come round because in my bloods it showed up that no, it wasn't my bloods, was it? My bloods were fine, is that right?
Yeah, something in blood.
Something in my blood is slightly elevated, and something in my MSU, which is urine testing, is elevated, and it, you know, can indicate that I've got proteinuria, which is something I've actually had before. I had it with Harper, and they actually decided to induce me the same day when I had it. The next day when I had it with Harper. Not Harper, Darcy. Is it Darcy? I can't remember. One of them. So yeah, she said it's slightly elevated. Whether or not it's a worry, we don't know. So we've got to wait for the doctor to come and have a look at it. Still haven't received any antibiotics yet either. So it's just playing the waiting game. We're literally just sitting here, and it is incredibly hot in here, which is making me feel really sick. And Kev's incredibly bored, so we're just waiting. Any luck?
Going to try and get it now.
They're going to go and try and get them now, so we will see what's going on. Like I said, Kev is really, really bored.
So look, see if we can get it out. Look, see if we can get it out there for
You're going to get so told off.
SOS.
Kevin, stop it. They're going to tell you to leave. They're going to tell you to go home. You're not welcome here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are outside of the hospital now. I'm allowed home on the providence that I go and see my midwife in 3 days. I get some necessary rest. I take my antibiotics that I've been given. I take my other medication kind of like religiously, as discussed before. I do have some elevated levels in my bloods that are indicating that preeclampsia could be on the horizon. And I've got some elevated protein levels in my waters as well, again, which is indicating proteinuria. I can't say the word, but they're not escalated enough to cause like a massive concern at this point. My blood pressure has settled. As soon as I've got the infection that I have under control, then everything should hopefully settle. But like I said, I have to go in 3 days to go and see my midwife and have all my levels checked again. In the meantime, in those 3 days, if my contractions start again and I am contracting for more than 10 minutes, then I have to come back, and basically they'll just deal with it then, because then they think that, you know, labour is imminent. So yeah, I'm just glad to be on my own, on my way home, and I'm glad to be outside in the fresh air actually, because it's really, really hot in there. We're just waiting for this taxi, and then I can go home and wrap some presents for Chloe's birthday, because it's her birthday tomorrow.